Okay. What? Guys? Hey guys, sorry we're so late. This was a messy part on our fault. This is our fault. Yeah, we're live. I think people can technically see us. Yeah, we're live. Of course we're live. We're doing it live because we were doing this we'd finally figured out a way for Stream Labs to incorporate video chat elements so we could have our very special guests on, but at the last second it just wouldn't go live, which is it's severely frustrating. But learning curves for all of us. Today I watched a bunch of YouTube tutorials on how to use OBS. Hi Adelia. So I'm just gonna be sending our two little guys, not little guys, our two normal sized men, our very special guests. The thing I do want to say though, that the coolest thing that I wanted to do about OBS was have like the little $sign things in the chats for their two contestants today, because our new thing on the VideoChronic quizzes is the winner gets $5 unless you guys donate to a point over $25, at which point the winner gets $25. And so if you want to believe in somebody like Jeff the Jew Bear Sneider. Hi.
Oh, we're on. This is it.
Yeah, this is live. Yeah, no, this time we're live. Live.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for that whole backstage thing. That felt good. Now I know how Christian feels always.
Yeah.
Bald and on speed.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jeff?
I am just wonderful. Thanks for having me.
No problem. You did promise me that if I dressed up in a GIMP outfit, you would also be dressing up in a GIMP outfit. So now I am wearing normal Drew clothes, but you look like you're just,
That was off the record between us, Drew. I can't believe you just publicized that.
I'm sorry. Was that? I thought that was okay. Well, this is why I don't get a lot of dates. And we're still waiting for our second contestant. I wanted to talk to you though a little bit about why this tournament came up in the first place. This was something we kind of rushed at the last second, specifically because of you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Because you threw down something in Schmoedown, in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown fan pages this week, which is that you think Inner Geekdom's kind of BS, because if there was a slice on Tarantino.
Is Josh here with me? Is Josh here?
Not yet. He's
because he would back me up on this. It's like the most ridiculous belt. It's like they know what movies to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if there's 50 movies in it or 150 movies in it. You know exactly what movies you need to study. And that takes all like the surprise out of it. If I just gave you my favorite 100 movies, it'd be pretty easy to win a belt.
Yeah, well, that being said, though, like you've seen the Inner Geekdom stuff, though. You have to know like the.
No, I haven't. I don't care. It's horrible.
Oh, well, I love
the nerdiest. It's the nerdiest shit that the Schmoedown does.
It is, and I've watched Kevin Smets train Parker for it. I've watched other people play it. It is so nerdy that I'm like, I kind of want to give them wedgies. I'm like very proud of the fact that I don't care or to know any of this. That being said, here's your partner bullying crime.
Ask him what he thinks.
So JT, do you think there should be such a thing as Inner Geekdom, or do you think like everything should just be like Inner Geekdom? Because what the hell?
Yeah,
that's tough. Inner Geekdom is such like Harry Potter movies are not something I love. I kind of like it because I don't really get that many Harry Potter questions back in the Schmoedown. Keep them in Inner Geekdom so I don't have to deal with them. I'm not a big Star Trek guy, so. I get why Inner Geekdom's there. It's a little niche kind of category. Nothing I really ever want to compete in. My scope is just too wide of a net. I don't really go into one thing very hard.
Oh, so your thing is like you're too good for Inner Geekdom. I see we just got a donation from someone. Hold on, let me make sure that we're getting this. So I can see you do that. We got something from AJ Lancaster, $25 already in the chat, saying Pulp Fiction is probably my favorite quiz of Quizable, so I'll be able so I'll put up the curse on this one. So we already got it. Whoever wins this match, that's a cool It's a cool 25 bucks. Sorry, I said almost overselling it. So guys, the way this is played, if you've never played one of the VideoChronic Pop Culture Quizzes, my name, I came up with it. No big deal.
Josh, you may win this. I may be too far gone.
We'll see.
And is that it's basically all like it's kind of done in the style of round one, which is that you get the question, you have the 15 seconds to write down the whiteboard. We do a little banter. The difference is once we get to one, that's when if you don't know it, you say multiple choice. If the other person knows it, you just put your hands up to see that we're not changing the answer. We give the person the multiple choice. If they then they answer first. And then if they get it right or wrong or whatever, we move on to the next person. This is a big one. This goes on for 30 questions. And then we might have a 5-pointer, which is going to be like a real hamburglar of
if the match is close enough and the 5-pointer might make the difference, then we'll throw it at you.
Yeah.
A mini whiteboard?
April has a lot of games, so
at this point I've learned that a lot of people have whiteboards. A lot of you nerds have whiteboards. No, let me get I do want to do something a little bit on the top of the hour here, which is not from the Schmoedown backstory, but just being somebody that
the top of the hour. We're 23 minutes behind schedule here, Drew.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is the big event of the night, so people are tuning in.
Yeah.
We got a good number of people here. So I wanted to know, you guys were like good at Tarantino? That was one of your strengths? Was that something? Is that something that happened?
I mean, I think any film geek or film buff should be good at Tarantino. Yeah. He's one of the best filmmakers of the 90s, and he's been one of the most consistent filmmakers. So if you're a film buff and you're not a Tarantino, at least good at it, then what are you even doing?
So what do you mean? So this is where the Schmoedown kind of gets me. We got another donation. Let's see what that is. Nappyhead donated $5, so I guess this is house money then. Oh, great. We made $5 tonight, baby.
What was that noise? Was that the game?
That was the Schmoedown noise of somebody saying, oh, yeah. It's like the Kool-Aid Man.
Okay.
So my thing is, like, I could watch a movie a million times, like all the David Lynch movies, and I still don't know how many times he's been nominated for Best Director. Like, that just passed me by because that's, and that's not a knock on like the game. It's just that's trivia. Right. And like, I like movies like in an intertextual way.
Yeah. And that's what this is. This is like a kind of intertextual, contextual questions about the plot, about the details of the story, not necessarily the ancillary information. So it does gauge how much you know the movie off your love of the information inside of it.
So if one of you loses, that means you love Tarantino more, and he will find out about this. I have my ways.
I'm okay with that.
Aaron Brooks, he is stoned, so that's cool. Aaron, Marcus says Andres says he is drunk. Everyone's got real psyched about this, guys.
Everyone's having a good time tonight.
And also stoned. And then, so let's get ready to, the other thing we do. Let's get ready to VideoChronic Pop Culture Quiz. Patriots, Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Had so much trouble writing that. Okay.
Let's get started.
Yes.
All right. Ready, guys?
Ready.
So we're both answering this. We're both writing it down.
Yep.
Write down. We'll give you a 15 seconds.
This is the first. Do we each get a chance or is the first to answer?
No. You each get a chance. But what happens at one is we say, do you both have it? If one of you doesn't, then you get a multiple choice. If not, we say we're going to Jeff first.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's almost like you guys haven't been watching our streams.
I'm sorry, right. What? Who are you?
I know, right?
I clicked here by mistake.
All right, guys. First question in the epic 30-question quiz. When searching the pawn shop for weapons, what is the first item Butch picks up and considers?
Looks like they both know a lot about pawn shops. Not surprising.
Pulp Fiction pawn shops.
I feel like, first world problems.
Patriots in the pawn shops.
Can we get some scorpions in the pawn shops there?
Get some Patriots in the pawn shops.
Get some Patriots in the pawn shops.
All right.
Let's go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do want to know what they've pawned just individually, though. Okay, so we'll start with Jeff because he looked the most smirky about it.
In the vein of Old Boy and Ryan Gosling, a hammer.
And JTE?
I thought it was a bat. Then second was chainsaw.
It was a hammer first.
Damn it.
Yeah.
See, he does pick up a bat though.
Yes.
And
That's
I
next.
keep a bit confused because the bear Jew, who's like you're playing against, also has that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So do you want to keep score? Can someone keep score?
Oh yeah, somebody will keep score in the chat for us.
Look who it is.
1-0.
Robert Parker. Robert fucking Parker. Robert Parker, my best friend besides you. My turn.
All right, Peggy's keeping score.
And Peggy's keeping score. Okay, so second question. I gotta do mine in an accent if I
So
feel
wait,
like.
is that worth 2 points or 1 point?
That's
2
worth 2
points.
points.
Oh,
2 points. Okay.
We go to multiple choice, you get one.
Yeah.
Just like the game that you guys normally play. Come on.
Okay.
Keep up. What is the name of the cab driver who picks up Butch after his big fight?
I don't like how Jeff wrote that so quickly.
Do we need the last name too?
Yes, the first and last name.
Yeah, first and last name. We do have multiple.
That's a deep cut. Like how does you?
Yeah, that's what we do, man. That's what we do. You like cuts? We like them deep. Speaking of which, I have some steak in the fridge. Don't let me forget about that. I was defrosting it.
Yeah, next to your hair.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone need multiple choice?
Hopefully you guys.
I'll take multiple choice.
Okay, so Jeff, put your things down, your
Alright.
hands up.
Yeah. Keep it up like that, just like
Keep
that.
it like that.
And JT, is it A, Gabriela Villanueva, B, Esmeralda Villalobos, C, Carolina Villavoso, D, Leticia Villarreal?
Just repeat the first two.
A, Gabriela Villanueva, B, Esmeralda Villalobos.
B.
And Jeff? Esmeralda
Villalobos.
correct.
Okay, so that's 1 for JT and 2 for Jeff.
Jeff for Jeff.
Well,
Jeff.
thank God I went multiple because I never would have got that.
I'm honestly, I was with that smirk, Jeff's a perfect teal player. I was kind of rooting for the not last name perfect thing. Words.
It took me a second. You guys saw me pause halfway through it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Fun story is the reason I got Tom to be my partner in the Schmoedown was because Jeff used to sit across from us and give us the questions that he himself had missed by being like, weren't these are just too hard. No one would get them. And Tom would be like, no, I was the guy from Magnificent Seven. Or like Jeff would, Tom would just answer off the top of his head. And I was like,
so I think what you're saying is Tom needs to put his money where his mouth is and get on this quiz.
well, Tom wants to.
Yeah.
Tom
None
wants
of this is true.
Are you kidding me? You were getting so upset.
We'll move on to the next question.
Next question.
Okay, next question, guys. Butch's watch was left hanging in his apartment on a porcelain figure of what kind of animal? Okay, let's see if we got it. Yeah, that's the famous family heirloom wristwatch.
Oh yeah, we know what that was.
on.
Well, wait, I'm not allowed to talk too much during these about the movie because I give away answers.
Yeah.
So that wristwatch was somewhere.
Yeah, we'll do it in 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
1.
1.
Potato.
Let's start with Jeff. Kangaroo and JT.
Kangaroo.
2-2. Good job, guys.
Kangaroo.
Way to go, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, are you gonna go? Are you gonna? Oh, we got
It
it.
just proves why we're the greatest team ever in the Schmoedown. But go on.
Rob Clark's just said donate $10 saying have fun everyone. Great to see the Patriots again. So you guys were like were you guys like a big deal or like
the biggest?
Your record was a 9-0, right?
Yeah, and I think that was our winning streak.
All these guys are pretenders now.
Yeah.
What's funny is like I put like former team champions, just kind of assuming that was going to be like a facetious, and then like I looked on the Wikia and I was like, oh, I guess they were like pretty good.
They were pretty good. They're
Okay.
pretty damn good.
I guess I don't know why I assumed that they wouldn't be, but like
Okay.
I don't know.
Next question. You want to take this one?
My turn. Okay, let me make sure I read in my head first because my brain's dead. After having to change clothes, Vincent is wearing a shirt representing what California University? Fun fact, I went to Oberlin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here's a fun fact. Just with like Lena Dunham and me and that guy from High Maintenance and like 2 other people who don't deserve TV shows because we didn't have a film department technically.
Okay,
5,
4,
3, 2,
1.
1.
And start with JT.
I went with Santa Cruz.
And Jeff? Santa Cruz. He's Santa Cruz. That's
Yeah.
correct.
I mean, some might challenge the Santa Cruz. I mean,
What?
it is the University of California, of course, but okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let that
We don't
slide.
play like that. If there is a challenge, like there is, we roll pretty easy.
Listen,
on
I didn't log a challenge. I'm just saying the Patriots might have.
Yeah.
We went on a 50%. We went on a 50 question Saw quiz, and they've got pretty cutthroat because people are fucking insane about Saw.
Yeah.
But it came down to a question about whether someone was someone's wife or ex-wife at time of death, and that's like the challenge that had to be upheld because you're a widow or you're a widow or you're like someone's ex-wife and they died.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, guys. Next question. Which of Butch's family members was the first to buy his family heirloom wristwatch?
See, I'm so glad I didn't keep talking, even though I wouldn't have known the answer. I might have accidentally
Do you just want like the name or the relation?
The relation to him.
Oh,
Not the name of the person.
way to flex, Jeff.
I was about to say it.
I'm not because I don't think I'm sure about the name
Repeat
of
the question
that
one more time. Can I use a JT rule?
You're allowed to use them.
You use a U rule. Which of Butch's family members was the first to buy his family heirloom wristwatch?
All right.
The spoilers. Now we knew it was bought.
Yeah, it was purchased.
It was purchased.
Now, little man.
Is that your Christopher Walken? Because let me tell you, sir, I have interviewed Christopher Walken. I have gone under the house of Christopher Walken, and you, sir, kind of remind me of Christopher Walken.
I'm like that creepy SNL character.
2, 1. Got some great Christopher Walken stories.
So let's start with Jeff. Great grandfather and JT.
I just put grandfather.
Grandfather. It was his great grandfather. Correct.
Damn it.
2 for Jeff.
That thing goes way back. That watch has been in a ton of asses.
Well, I was thinking like how many wars? I was like, all right, World War II, World War One. Like, how far can they go back?
JT,
Civil War, I think, right?
I guess so.
Like what you guys are having right now, and what Parker and Smith will inevitably come to.
Yep. Next question, guys.
My turn.
Drew's turn.
My turn. What are the nicknames of the 2 criminals robbing the diner at the beginning of the film?
Their nicknames or their the names, other names that are used.
You heard us say the question, right, Jeff?
The nicknames.
The nicknames.
Yeah, the names that they call each other.
Hi, man. It's not Garcon.
Garcon.
That means boy.
I love using that as like a weird meme whenever somebody like tries to flex on like a cultural issue or something, or like being like, oh, quarantine's so hard. I hate being alone. I want to be like, Garcon means boy. I've lived here this entire time. 5, 4.
Wait, I'm going to take multiple choice.
All right.
I know one half of it. I only know one half.
Okay.
What about you, Jeff?
I know them both.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty easy.
Okay.
I know the girl's name. I don't know what his name is.
I thought it was kind of a cat, but then I thought about it, and then I realized I didn't know the guy's name.
All right. Give him the multiple choice before he figures it out.
JT, is it A, Hubby and Hot Stuff, B, Sweetie and Sugar Pie, C, Cupcake and Buttercup, D, Pumpkin and Honey Bunny?
D.
All right,
Jeff?
wait. We have an issue though. That's fine. I mean, it's obvious he would have gotten that, but people in the chat room should like. I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, you shouldn't be looking at the chat. We should mention that. Go to private chat.
Okay, I will go to private chat then, because I thought like I wanted to be able to respond to fans, but
no,
you're right.
No.
If everybody's gonna just like weigh in like this, then forget it.
No. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I should have told you guys.
It was the first time I noticed it. All good.
Okay, it's usually it defaults to private chat, but yeah, it's not cheating. It's just accidentally your eyes will glaze over there.
I will stay on private chat. I'm not looking at the chat anymore. We'll look at it after when we take questions, guys.
Yeah, no problem. I knew it was pumpkin and I knew it was honey. I just didn't know it was honey. I thought it was honey cakes. And I was like, honey cakes does not sound right.
So what is the score at this point? I just want to.
Somebody wants to get the.
Can we get a score?
Start getting something for people typing the answers. It's up to the contestants and us to make sure that we're not looking at them.
It's 10-5 before this.
What I will say though is that we found out there was another movie where he goes,
Hello?
We're doing cool. It's a robbery. And I'm like, hi, do you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey.
Yep. Okay, so score is Sneider 12, JTE 6.
Wow, so not too bad. Not too bad.
Yep.
Oh man, I need to step it up.
Someone asked, has Tom Holland seen Pulp Fiction? Great question. Great question. The world may never know.
I think he did, but only because he just got that Russo Brothers Cherry movie that he just filmed that. He probably hadn't seen it until right before then.
You know who's probably seen Pulp Fiction one too many times? Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Okay, next question, guys. What does Jules say is in the briefcase when threatened during the diner robbery?
Ooh.
Don't you love these questions? These inner geekdom questions, Jeff?
What did she say?
That's right.
I got a multiple choice that one.
Whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
no choice for
whoa.
Jeff.
Well, we're gonna give a couple more seconds to see
Wait,
about.
Wait. So how exact do we have to be? Does it have to be word for word?
Basically, he says like what it is. It's a.
He says a thing.
a
It's
thing.
not a.
What-
It's
what
not
is in
a.
the case.
It's not a paragraph. It's not a monologue. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a thing. All right, I guess I'll go multiple choice also.
Okay. Hey guys, both of you. Is it A?
We'll write this down.
Yeah, right on.
Yes. Is it A, his church sermons, B, his stamp collection, C, his office supplies, D, his boss's dirty laundry?
I remembered it as soon as you said it.
Okay, well, let's start with JT
D, dirty laundry.
and Jeff. D, dirty laundry.
I'm keeping this piece of paper, so there will be a D on my next answer.
Mhm.
Damn it. Why did I remember that?
One was see. This is a real.
I'm
bridge
trying to
burner.
conserve paper, guys.
Realize that if you
Smart.
need some toilet paper and you win this, Jeff. My parents just keep me sending me extra and extra. Our house is like
We are running low. We are definitely at the point where I'm gonna have to dress up as an old person to get into a grocery store early.
Oh, no, what's really cool is at this point
Dress up.
I'm the queen of bartering. I'm like winning this like Sims game or whatever. Or like oh, we got another donation. And Louis Akami donated $1 saying, how much money do I have to give to Roxy to bring it back the goats? And Draco can be teamed with Stacy. I don't know. That's a question for Roxy.
That's a Roxy decision. But thank you for the donation.
As soon as we can get JT anywhere, like close to LA.
Plane tickets are so cheap right now, but unfortunately,
Not a good idea.
not a good idea.
Don't get me started on the planes.
Don't get started on the planes. Read the next
I've
question.
got real
I
some
know.
problems.
Of all the
with that.
times.
At breakfast, Jules, who is a man character,
Yep.
okay, cool, tells Vincent he doesn't like to eat what kind of animal?
Give him a repeat.
At breakfast, Jules tells Vincent he doesn't like to eat what kind of animal? Fun fact, I just don't like to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, or lunch.
It's not your thing.
Not my thing. Dinner, like at like 3 a.m.
Mhm.
And then
That's fun.
I like to sleep eat.
Yeah.
I like to sleep eat a lot. I like to wake up with a lot of crumbs around my mouth and like sort of like confusion about where things came from. 5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1.
Video drew for desk manager.
And Jeff
Pig. He didn't like to eat pork.
and JT.
Pig, he's a filthy animal.
Correct. 2-2.
It's also like a biblical thing, kind of. That's how I always remembered it. Yeah, because it's like, Ezekiel. Oh, yeah, or all this thing.
Jules
I had written pork initially, and then I was like, you asked for the animal pig.
Aha.
Right.
Yes. Hamburglers
So I
all
circled.
around.
All right. Next question, guys. How much does the milkshake cost that Mia orders at the diner with Vincent? Sorry, at dinner with Vincent.
I messed this up a little bit and put it in a Facebook thing
Oh, yeah?
about, yeah, I did.
Is that giving away answers here?
I didn't know. I just was like, the pot can be worth this many milkshakes. this means it gets
So actually,
disqualified.
do you just the math?
I did the math.
didn't-
I
was
managed to
told
do
there'd be
it.
no math.
I
right.
might not have gotten it right.
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2, 1.
1.
Let's start with JT
$5.
and Jeff.
The same I plan to win this match. $5.
Oh, no, we've already hit the $25 limit.
Yeah.
Somebody's walking out with 25.
Yep.
I gotta step it up.
2-2. Okay.
What is the name of the young man Jules and Vincent take with them who is eventually shot in the face? Yikes. You wanna add some more descriptors there? Accidentally?
Yeah. Oh,
In
yeah.
a car?
Accidentally. shot in the face.
You totally accidentally shot in the face.
Or it was divine intervention.
Oh, sure.
Shot in the
Sure,
face.
like it's fate, but like it wasn't on purpose. You didn't shoot in the face.
Hold on. I know the name.
You're gonna mess this up. This is a classic JT screw up right here.
It starts with. I know the letter. I know the letter it starts with.
Give me a countdown. Give me a countdown.
All right. 4, 3, 2.
1. JT.
Do you need multiple choice?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
No, because it's gonna be a bunch of M names.
Wait,
and I'm
no.
not
Do you need multiple choice?
No.
Okay. Oh,
Because I don't think I'll get it.
all right.
What do you got?
I got Marvin.
And
Damn.
Jeff? Marvin.
Thank God.
Oh my
Correct.
God, I love when that happens.
I was
Maybe-
literally.
Happens.
I was
I'm loving
debating between Marvin and Martin, and I was
I
like,
thought you were gonna say
Marvin?
Melvin.
I was like Marvin Martin.
That's
Yeah.
honestly my favorite part of the show, and that's probably why I feel like when people are just like too mean to each other, because I love that feeling of people being like, "I fucking lost, like I didn't get it," and then it's like the right answer, and you can tell they're not acting, and they're like,
Yeah.
surprised.
What's the score? I need a score update.
Of course.
Okay, last time we checked, which was a couple minutes ago, it was Sneider 19, JTE 13, and remember, there's a 5-point hamburger.
Yeah.
Which
So
I
it's a
have
6-point game. What question are we on? What number?
This is question 11.
Oh, so we got plenty of room. Okay.
Yeah.
Plenty of time for the tide to shift. Okay.
And for people to keep donating up.
Okay, next question, guys. What European city is Vincent returning from that he shares stories about with Jules?
Which seems like a weird humble brag. I don't know how often like hitmen get to take. It's a vacation, right? It's not like
vacations, taking some time off.
so. It's not like the movie, and this is not a spoiler. It's not like in Bruges where they're like there to do something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just hanging out.
hanging out.
I wrote down the wrong one first, and I corrected
All right.
myself.
4, 3, 2,
Who's your favorite Gleason?
1.
What?
We'll find out soon. Jeff
It's a place I've always wanted to go. Amsterdam.
and JT. Amsterdam, correct.
Amsterdam. I wrote Paris down first for some reason. I don't know why.
Because McRoyal with cheese sounds like.
Yeah.
But however, Amsterdam's not all it's cracked up to be. I ate myself blind on weed and then ended up in the red ripe.
Did you get Royal with cheese?
No, I
Oh,
was
that's why.
blind though. I got myself so high I went blind, and then I went down to this little hookah bar in the basement somewhere, and there were these like this little not Anne Frank. Funny enough, there was like that Lisa Frank kind of style design with a bunch of dolphins and shit. And inside the dolphin bubbles, there were little pictures of cities. So it was like France, it was like Italy, and then there was like New York, and there was a bomb blowing up on the 2 towers.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was rolling on Molly, and I was like, this place is bad. This is bad news. Anyway.
Fun story. Next question.
Is that a fucking Capri Sun?
All day, baby.
I love you. You're my favorite person.
What is the name of the failed pilot Mia Wallace starred in?
Oh, mother effer.
This is
I remember part of the title, but I don't remember the whole title.
all
I've
right.
taken this quiz 4 times. I never once remembered the correct answer, which just tells you.
I'm gonna have to go multiple choice because I know once I hear it, I'll know it.
Okay.
I know it.
You never said which Gleason is your favorite.
Domino.
Yeah, Dom Hall is mine too.
Damn it. I should remember
Okay.
this.
Multiple choice for JT.
Yeah.
JT, is it A, Expose, B, Fox Force 5, C, Storm
B.
Shack,
B.
B, Fox Force
Oh,
5.
you don't want to listen to the
and,
end of
Fox
the.
Force 5 for Jeff. Okay. Correct.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things where I knew if I heard it, I would know it, but I couldn't recall.
That's what it is. That's
Hey,
how it goes
but hey,
sometimes.
that's playing a strategy. That's playing a good strategy.
Yeah,
man.
I
And
know.
multiple choice.
Yeah.
I need him to miss one and for me to actually get one, which I
You
don't know
got
if that's gonna
I
happen.
mean, are these going to get harder now that it's like, was that a round 1 thing and then they get harder and round?
It's all
Oh,
randomized.
that's
so
cute.
it goes up and down.
I've seen you go to multiple choice ones already, Jeff.
It goes up and down. Okay.
Fucking dirty laundry. Ugh.
Next question. What is the Bible verse Jules recites before killing Brett? It's not the quote of the whole thing, just the name of the actual verse.
See, as a Jew, I object to this question as in a categorical sense.
You guys don't count for spelling, right?
We're lenient on spelling,
We're leaning on spelling, however.
especially for you, JP.
Okay, thank you.
However, that being said,
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with JT.
Ezekiel 25:17.
And Jeff?
I know I spelled it wrong. Yeah.
25:17, correct.
I definitely spelled it wrong, but I got
You spelled it Ezekiel, and you pronounced
Ezekiel.
that.
I tried to sound it out.
Ezekiel.
2-2.
My boy
Hey.
Zeke.
You're very Zeke. At least you took the heat off of the Kevin Smith debacle of the week prior. Every week, at least one of us is going for you. Thank God that's over. Someone else call now.
Okay, next question for you.
Mia leaves a note on her front door that instructs Vincent to come inside and do what? Now, if I had a nickel every time I left a note on a door that said, come inside and do what, and then left a question mark at the end.
Yeah, that's what you told him to do.
Yeah, I'm like, come inside and do what? What are you going to do? I'm excited to find out.
Okay. Let's take
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1. Start with Jeff
Make himself a drink.
and JT.
I wrote grab a drink.
It was make himself a drink.
No, that's.
I think it's the same thing, really. It's a
Okay.
drink. I would give JT credit for that.
Okay,
Okay.
great,
I
great.
mean,
What we love about
Drink
this is
of
what
all.
we love about playing the movie pop culture quiz, what the hell we're calling it. Because it's a game.
I'm
Right.
impressed that you knew exactly word for word what that note said, Jeff.
Well,
like-
it's written down, so I think
Yeah.
it's easy.
I mean, it just says make him come in and make yourself a drink.
Yeah, like, I couldn't remember word for word. I just remembered it was get a drink.
That's 2-2, Peggy.
So Garth doing me another $1 saying, sorry, I can't afford 25, but here's a little more. I'm in Boston on the Rockstars fan group. I couldn't read the rest of that. Hold on. Something. Rockstar fan group and something. He's in Boston is she having a fan convention? Are you guys missing the Roxy fan convention that's happening in Boston during the COVID crisis?
I don't know. I can't keep up with Roxy. She's a rock star.
She's a rock star. Excited to see Boston Rockstars and the Patriots, JT and Sneider back together again. No matter who wins trivia, we all win. Oh,
That's
really
true. That is true.
That is Drew. That's Drew.
That's very Drew.
That's very me.
All right, next question, guys. Okay. Jimmy's wife, Bonnie, works at a graveyard shift where?
Like that question?
Yes.
I like that question for a lot of reasons. We're not giving you context about
What?
just think about characters.
Here's the thing: is I know what she does for a job.
So I think it's just where would you find that person?
Yeah.
Typically?
Okay.
I think that, and I'm not even sure what the answer is, but I think that's what.
The establishment.
Can I look at the multiple choice? Oh, I know which one.
No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not 100% confident, but I'll go for it.
Okay.
Which one's Jimmy? We'll tell you that at the end, but I think I'm getting confused.
Yeah. Okay. 5, 4, 3,
Oh,
2, 1. Okay.
he's the one with the storage.
Let's start with Sneider
Is it hospital?
and GT.
She's a nurse, and I'm guessing she works at a hospital.
It was hospital.
It
Yeah,
was
they-
hospital.
They say she works graveyard shift at the hospital.
Yeah, I just remember she was a nurse that worked.
Yeah,
the third
that's all I know.
shift.
2-2.
What we're saying is today she'd probably not be alive.
All right, maybe. Hopefully. Poor Jimmy.
That sounds dark, but I'm telling you, Jen Sturgis helped me raise a lot of money for people sending masks to New York doctors right now because holy shit, do they need it.
I'll take this one.
Not to bring the mood down, anybody, but if you guys have any masks to spare or like alcohol swabs, let me know because they need them in New York hospitals. Yikes. Mia and Vincent's waiter at Jack Rabbit Slim's is dressed as what famous singer?
I know Jeff knows this because of who plays the waiter.
I believe I've heard ones where someone went, "Are you looking for the actor's name, or are you looking for?" So that was a Schmoedown question,
The characters dress up as. All right.
right? And
Or
it
the Schmoedown.
was a Schmoedown question. It was like, "Who is the waiter?" And someone was like, "Are you asking for the actor, or are you asking for who
Yeah.
was he?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fair. 5,
4,
3,
2.
1. I'll start with Jeff
Ooh, he looks just like Buddy Holly.
and JT.
Oh.
Buddy Holly, correct. 2-2.
Steve Buscemi.
So the harder
Right.
question would be like, who was the waitress that they thought looked like Marilyn Monroe?
Oh fuck. Is it?
Oh, really?
Wait, is that a question?
Not a question.
I mean, that was gonna be I was gonna be like, that's a 5-pointer, but it's too.
Is it Mamie Van Doren?
No, it's James Manfield, isn't it?
No, it's Jamie Van Doren.
It's okay, got it. Should have looked at that 5-pointer. Speaking of which, let's do some quick googling on stuff.
All right. Okay. Next question, guys. What is the first thing Mia says after being shocked awake by the adrenaline shot?
This one I know.
This is a real bridge burner.
I think I gotta cede a point here. I gotta go multiple choice.
Okay. Just going multiple choice.
Right, so put my hands up so you don't see I'm not right.
Yep, correct. Okay, great. Jeff, is it A, ouch, B, holy shit, C, whoa, D, something?
Can you repeat B and C?
B, holy shit, C, whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
I got my 5-pointer.
Okay. I got
This may be the first question I miss.
All right. Let's start with Jeff.
So, whoa, C?
And JT?
Say something.
Something. Yeah.
Eric Stoll says, say something. And she just goes, something?
Yeah, that's correct. So
I wasn't even thinking like that.
Needed that one. Needed that one.
Oh, it's Gene at Movie Finobi. Donate $5. I guess he's a good
All right.
Hello from Boston. Great reunion. Even if it's a competition, we'll take what we can get. Love these quizzes. Drew and Eric stay. Probably Golden Pony Boys. What that's gonna read out into, but I can't see the end of it. I got that's I like that bridge burner.
Yeah, that's Snyder's first miss.
Give me a score update. I'm on tilt after my first miss.
I think that's Sneider at 31, JT at 26.
Hey, thanks, Peggy.
Small, closing the gap.
Okay.
Peggy's the official scorekeeper. All right.
Yeah. Peggy's gonna be helping me practice for my rom-coms exhibition.
How many questions left do I gotta sweat this guy out?
Well,
we're on
17 of 30, and then we might have a 5-pointer.
Yeah, 5-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Jeff, don't get up in a huff. This isn't.
I gotta get a lead of 6 then. I can't let him steal it from me. The way my last few matches have gone.
Oh, look who we got in here. We got
these two clowns.
We got this guy.
Yeah, he saw these clowns plenty of times across the table.
Roka, did your girlfriend let you out of the cage? It's late.
Nice. Oh, and we have somebody else. We have a future contendant for junior best hair.
Look at him, Captain America. Wow, that's a confident thumbnail. Jesus. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay. Next question, guys.
It's like whatever Pam's white shoe award.
You want to take this one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right.
Who plays Winston Wolfe, aka the Wolf?
Oh my god. If any of us got this wrong,
it would be a cat.
We shouldn't be here.
Yeah, this is a layup. You can't afford enough more questions like this, JT. You got to have some that stump me.
Would probably say something like cougar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need harder questions that he might miss.
He probably doesn't the piano.
Yeah. All right, 5.
Oh, what a hint.
4,
Oh, come on.
2.
This is not
1.
that. This is not for a belt that you don't need to hold up anything.
Start with JT.
Start with JT.
Harvey Keitel.
And
Spelling would have not gone in your favor there, by the way.
I didn't worry about it, Jeff. Keitel, yeah. I put the IDE in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's something that happens all the time because English is a made-up language.
Yeah.
I before E before I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw you write it as Kitel, so you could have just said it Kittle.
Oh.
Look, Jeff, I am
Kittle.
the best spelling in Schmoedown, and I will admit that I'm most certainly, I can say with 100% and without a percent of a doubt that I am the worst smeller. I can't pronounce it right. I can't. But you think you're better than me? No. You're the
What, do you think you're better than me?
You think you're better than me? Is that from a movie? I don't know. Nerds.
That's just you.
That's me.
All right. Next question, guys.
Drew being Drew.
What is the name of the burger joint Brett is eating his breakfast from when Jules and Vincent visit him?
The thing is, I can tell like there's a couple people in the chat right now being like, "Oh man, I wanted to play this game. I should have."
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, Sneider's JT. What is the name of the burger joint Brett is eating his breakfast from when Jules and Vincent visit him?
All right, I'm good. I got it.
Okay, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Jeff. Big Kahuna Burger and JT Big Kahuna Burger.
Now,
Correct.
real question: is that a place?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's a real place.
Okay, because I didn't think In-N-Out was a real place either. I thought a lot of things on the West Coast. I thought White Russians were fake. I thought a lot of things were made up because of movies.
To the movies.
Yeah.
It's a movie. It can't
Turns
be real.
out it's like almost like so gross it should have been like fiction.
Yeah.
Ugh. What is the combination to unlock the briefcase Jules and Vincent are retrieving from Marcellus Wallace?
Man, these are layups.
Hey, don't question the question writers.
I'm not. You know what? I'll take more easy ones, hoping he forgets one than hard ones.
I mean,
Yeah.
fairness, we didn't write this to this wasn't written to be a Hamburglar quiz. This was written before we ever started doing these. Eric just happens to have write these quizzes on his own free time.
Mm-hmm.
He's just been doing it for a while, and he just had a Pulp Fiction one.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And start with JT. 666 and Sneider.
Mark of the Beast.
That's correct. 2-2.
Cologne, Clarice. You know, that's the line from that Jay-Z song. I
Okay.
go.
Next question, guys. Marcellus Wallace tells
Looks like a bitch.
Marcellus Wallace tells Butch he's gonna have his men go to work on Zed with what 2 items?
Oh, this is a hard one. I believe somebody in the chat got this wrong.
Yeah.
Or maybe there was a chance.
Half people got this wrong.
Is there a chance of somebody in this
Maybe
chat?
chance.
Or me. I feel like me several times. Because I will do
You
this
every
quiz.
time.
I will take
this
this.
quiz.
I take these quizzes over and over, and I get the same ones wrong, or like I will get one that I got right wrong. I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah. 5,
Oh, JT is racing furiously over there.
3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start with Jeff
A pair of pliers and a blowtorch.
and JT.
Pair of pliers and a blowtorch.
Correct.
Oh shit!
2-2. Good job, guys.
Everybody take a swig.
I'm gonna go medieval on his dad.
I'm gonna get medieval on his ass.
All right. Next question, guys. Jimmy, Jules' coffee-loving friend, lives in what area of Los Angeles?
Which is weird considering what his wife does for a living.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not giving anything away because I honestly don't remember what part of Los Angeles. I just remember they have a nice home.
Yeah.
You got this one, JT?
All right. You guys are locked in. All right. 5, 4,
My old neighborhood, baby.
3, 2, 1. Let's start with JT
Toluca Lake.
and Jeff. Toluca Lake.
Oh, that actually
2-2.
that makes more sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, because Toluca Lake isn't that nice.
Fade on Toluca Lake.
No, I just used to live near there. It was like where my shitty ass chiropractor lived. Like, it's not that nice. It's fine.
Okay. Next question, guys.
North Hollywood.
What song are Jules and Vincent listening to on the radio in the car at the start of the film?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Sorry, like that's a great question.
Shit.
That's the kind of question that like makes me so happy that I'm not a competitor.
You're not taking this quiz.
But even like even during a quizzes like the hard.
You want to go multiple choice, JT?
No, because all the songs are gonna be from the movie.
I will go to multiple choice with you if you want.
Oh no, this is not collaborative asset, Jeff. If you don't know it,
1.
I'm gonna take a shot. I think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna take a shot.
and that means Jeff. So you put up your hands, JT.
No, he's taking a shot. They're gonna go for it.
Oh no, but Jeff isn't.
Jeff, you're taking one.
I am going for it.
Okay, so they both take it. Okay, so let's start with Jeff
I went with Jungle Boogie.
and JT. Jungle Boogie. Correct.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Correct.
also
Wait,
great.
Were we correct?
Feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
I wasn't
Because it
confident.
switches halfway through the credits, right?
Yeah, it goes from the theme that everybody thinks of to Jungle Boogie.
It'd be like opening credits, and then it switches to like Jungle Boogie, which is.
I couldn't remember if it stayed on Jungle Boogie in the car or not. That's why I was like, does the song
I wasn't
change?
sure either. There's a lot of songs in there.
Yeah, that was tough.
To be fair, and I'm off camera right now, but if it had been me writing the questions, it would have been like to mess with you. So it would
a bunch of like twisty turny.
Yeah.
All right.
Topsy-turvy.
All right. Next
But
question, guys.
If you remember, he's a nicer person.
What is the name of the junkyard the wolf takes Vincent and Jules' car to?
Not that nice.
Man.
I'm gonna go multiple choice on this.
Yeah, I gotta go multiple too because there's no way I'm gonna know that.
You guys,
No clue.
we do have 5 seconds, and we don't count it at the end. So
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Mark?
Don't even bother.
No, multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
They're confident in their multiple choice.
Yeah, but Jeff,
No idea.
Their multiple choice.
Jeff gives up. Jeff gives up sometimes when
Still
I think he knows it.
Still a 5-point game right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, is it A, Old Joe's Junkyard, B, Sally's Auto Dismantlers, C, Monster Joe's Truck and Tow, D, Ernie's Disposal?
Can you repeat D? You broke up there.
Repeat all of them.
Okay, repeat.
Yeah.
Is it A, Old Joe's Junkyard, B, Sally's Auto Dismantlers, C, Monster Joe's Truck and Tow, D, Ernie's Disposal?
What's funny is I've noticed the other competitors in the chat have gone strangely silent over the past couple questions, almost if they're not.
All right, I have my answer.
I have my guess. Yeah.
Okay, let's start with JT.
I went with A.
A, and Jeff.
C.
It was C, Monster Joe's Truck and Tow. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, because
one for Jeff.
You know what that makes a alliterative sense because like in something he's buck and he wants to fuck like that's like that's.
I just remember Monster Joe's. I don't remember the second half of it.
No. It's like in Kill Bill. He's like, my name's Buck.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember Joe, so it was between A and C, and I went with A. Monster didn't sound familiar to me, but I was wrong. So
then you have to go up Sunday.
All right, I gotta make up some ground here. Let's rock.
Okay.
Well, you're doing pretty good, man. The score's currently 44-38.
Yeah.
I need to get in the 5-point range so that I have a chance at the end.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah, next question. Jules says they should have what kind of weapon for their morning visit to Brett?
Well, I'm sorry, but you broke up there in the middle of that question.
Yeah. Jules says they should have what kind of weapon for their morning visit to Brett?
Who's Brett? Sorry.
The big brain on Brett. The guy at the beginning.
Okay. So here's the thing. When we do our Matrix quiz, my questions are just going to be like the Paul Preston, Adam Wick questions. I'm just going to be like, why are they having a rave in a tunnel? Isn't that structurally unsound?
I think I got it. I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
JT's looks like going for it. All right, start with JT.
I know this one. Shotguns. We should have shotguns for this kind of job.
And Sneider.
I didn't get it.
No, what'd you put?
I put silencers.
Oh, so JT closes the gap.
Yeah. What a bridge burner.
Big miss.
Shotgun. Shotgun's gonna 2 for JT. Miss on Sneider.
Oh my God, this is
right. Doors open. Now I just gotta stay within 5.
I got cocky there. I should have done multiple choice.
I know you did.
Okay, next question, guys.
This is why this match needed to happen.
Question 26. Butch agrees to take a dive in his boxing match in what round?
Oh, come on. Do you know this?
Yeah, I got it.
Damn you. Well, I'm not taking multiple choice because it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4.
You guys are saying like it's too easy or too hard.
It's like back and forth, like up and down.
Well, I'm just going to have to take a guess here. I honestly don't know.
Black and white hamburgers eat people.
All right. So
this is going to make it. Who's going first?
So, Jeff. Let's start with Jeff.
Guys, we're 26.
The answer, JT. You better have it, or else I'm going to get 2 points on you. The 5th.
And JT.
Oh, baby!
Shit!
JT stays in the game.
Oh God, thank you. I was thinking 5th or 7th, and I went with 5th.
Holy shit! That's the most genuine reaction I've ever had to anything.
That's a genuine Schmoedown reaction.
Oh man, that was tough.
I think I finally get why people like watching the Schmoedown.
I was thinking of the movie in my brain, and I could just see Ving Rhames saying, "In the fifth, you go down." And so yeah, whatever. Oh man, that kept me in the game. All right.
But it is my favorite line in the movie. What he says about that little feeling he's gonna have.
Oh, that's pride fucking with you.
That's just pride fucking with you.
Yeah.
Every time I decide to like take
That's the next question. Thanks a lot, Thurs.
No, I know it's not, and because I've done that before many times.
She doesn't remember the answers, but she remembers what not to say.
I will have done these questions 5 times and not remember the questions, nor the answers, nor what I'm not supposed to say.
Okay.
I don't belong on this
Next
show.
question, guys.
Next question.
Next question. Let's keep little exercise, stretch it out here. Who plays crime boss Marcellus Wallace?
We didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, you cut out.
Hold on.
Did we lose our host here?
Well, I don't think if we lost him totally, we wouldn't be on the line right now. But
Myself. Okay. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
We didn't hear any.
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Glitch in the matrix. Okay. Who plays crime boss Marcellus Wallace?
I just said the answer.
But the question is, does he look like a bitch? That's a real like. That's a lot.
Spelling counts for this.
No way. Don't say that.
Oh my god,
I'd be screwed.
I cannot remember his name. I know who he is.
That's how it goes sometimes.
I know who he is.
All right.
That's the way my life goes all the time.
5, 4,
4,
3,
2,
1.
2.
Let's start with Jeff. Ving Rhames and start JT. Ving.
I added an H.
Okay. Can
Ving
you
Wait.
can you say it, JT?
You put an H on the end of Ving?
I did. I gave it this little fancier. It's still Ving Rhames.
All right.
The
Whatever.
H is silent.
It's
We know
fine.
you
Let's go.
I said Danya.
Yeah.
Wait, but Ving Rhames isn't that the guy who stars like with Owen Wilson in a bunch of movies?
No.
Isn't that Ving, the Dwayne Crasher guy?
That's Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
I'm boss.
Oh,
Vincent Vega plus
Vince Vaughn.
plus Vince Vaughn equals Marcellus Wallace.
Sure.
Chronic, you got to keep her on track. Her ADHD is acting up.
ADHD, bitch, you have no idea how long I've been out of that medication.
Next question. From a chronological standpoint,
Oh,
what would be considered the last scene in the story?
I thought it was
What?
Last scene in the story.
Wait, what's the last scene in the movie?
In the
Yeah.
story, like
It is.
the
Oh, yeah. I got you.
story in a chronological order. What would be the last scene in the story?
I think that's the easy one. I'm not questioning you.
But they could give
All right. I think I've got it. This is a hard question. This is a hard question.
Drew knew this question.
Drew kind of knew this
I
question.
know it.
Super easy.
All right, let's start. 5,
This is the one. Can I go first?
2,
Yeah, I want you to go first.
1. Okay, JT is going to go first.
The last scene should be Bruce Willis driving off on the motorcycle with his girlfriend.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
And Jeff.
Butch rides off with Fabian ungraced.
Oh man, no one wrote Zed is dead.
Zed's dead, baby.
Zed's dead.
Zed's
baby.
dead. Yeah, so we both got it. You did better because you had the characters' names. I'll give you that.
But you got it though.
I did get it. Yeah. Because you just got to think back. When does Travolta die?
But wait. Here's a better question. What's the first scene
What's the first scene?
chronologically in the movie?
Chronologically?
That's too tough for me. That's not a question, is it?
Yeah, that would be them in the car.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Might be a 5-pointer later. I don't know.
It should be them in the car in the
All right.
beginning.
Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out then if it is, but it's not a question now.
So
Next question.
How many
We have-
questions?
we have reached your penultimate question.
Penultimate
All right.
one.
29. All right.
What's the score?
The score is 50-46.
Oh, man. I'm
Oh,
right
you
there.
got one.
That 5-pointer is going to be key. Unless I miss this, you get it.
2 5-pointers is the thing.
Well, we'll see.
Mm.
Okay.
Hamburglar.
According to Jules, what did Tony Rocky Horror do to Mia Wallace that got him thrown off a balcony?
All right, well, this is easy.
She upset Suge Knight.
This is so we're gonna go to the 5-pointer after this because I know Jeff's getting this one.
One more question after this, so we'll see.
Well, what's crazy is someone challenged the idea of the motorcycle, saying it's a chopper.
This is the chopper.
It's a chopper, dude.
Context. They got it. Okay, 5, 4,
That's funny. Whose motorcycle is this?
1. And start with Jeff.
What are you referencing? Ben?
Give Mia a foot massage.
And JT. Foot massage. Yes.
I mean, that's a little vague, JT, but all right.
He asked what he did. A foot massage. You gave her a foot massage.
The actual reason is no one fucking knows.
No one knows. Yeah, she did.
The only time he touched it was at his wedding.
Okay, guys. It comes down to potentially this. The last question in the main quiz.
If JT manages to get this right,
We'll go to the 5-pointer.
well, it goes to the 5-pointer.
Yep. Okay. What is the name of Mia's character in her failed pilot?
Screw you, Jeff. Screw you. All right.
I almost said it after we talked about Fox Force 5 too.
Well,
I almost. Oh my god!
Well,
I just won the game by not doing that.
No. All I need is a 1-pointer to stay in it. So
yeah, that's right. He only needs 1 point.
I'm gonna go multiple choice. So once I hear it, maybe I'll get it.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
JT. Is it A, Joe Harvell, B, Fiona Glenn, C, Somerset O'Neill, D, Raven McCoy?
I've heard this question 8 times. I still don't fucking remember the answer.
It's a guess. I'm gonna go with D, Raven McCoy.
Unbelievable!
Yeah, it was Raven McCoy.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Stay in the game. JT gets 1 point, stays in the game. Sneider.
Okay.
So
So you have your 5-pointer.
I have my 5 points, so we'll bounce
This is
back.
bullshit. I should have buried you.
Okay.
It's a miracle I stayed in this.
Yep. 5-point game.
This is illegitimate. I outplayed this kid. Go on.
Sneider,
You did. I agree.
JT 49. Okay. Okay, guys. Your 5-point question to I guess tie the game.
And then
That
I get
should have been the 5-point question.
yeah.
Question harder than that.
GT gets it. They both get it. Or GT gets it. He ties it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Mine counts too, though.
Okay. What is the name of the most expensive heroin in Lance's inventory that Vincent ends up buying?
That was my question.
Oh yeah.
That was my question. You motherfucker. That was my question.
I don't know it.
You don't know it. JT, he's gonna go for it.
Holy shit. How did you do that? Did you just know I was going to ask about the heroin?
I've had that question.
Okay.
Okay, JT. JT's gonna go for it.
I have a vague, but I'm not sure if this is right. But if it's wrong,
If you get this, you deserve to tell
I'm
me.
gonna be off by a. I'm afraid I'm be off by a letter.
Yeah.
Is it Baja?
And your winner is Jeff the Sneider. Sneider.
Oh, what was it?
The answer was Choco.
Choco. Damn it.
Choco.
That was
That's a good guess, JT. That's a good guess.
shit,
yeah.
that was my question, though.
And
That's crazy.
Bava was one of the other ones, but the most expensive one, which is the one that Vincent ends up buying, is Choco.
See, that's how you write some
Woo.
to make sure
Well
that they
done.
can. That was a great.
That was a great
quiz.
match.
That
Jeff,
was fun, JT. Thank you, buddy.
I honestly was shocked that it was this close.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna get destroyed.
Close the gap, came back from behind.
No, not for no points, because I will be sending Jeff $25 instead of donating it to charity like a lot of other competitors have chosen.
That was
Oh man.
Which is
You have
I have
another
a-
quick
I've just
5
said
points
five-pointer.
for fun? For fun?
yeah.
For funsies.
What's the name of the boxer that Butch is hired to throw the match against?
I got it.
Multiple choice.
I got it. You don't need multiple choices.
This is 5 pointer.
Can I
What?
say
Yeah.
it?
You can
I
say
have no idea.
Floyd Wilson.
that's right.
Floyd
Wow.
Now, what-
Well done.
Smoke in the movie.
What's that?
What cigarettes brands are they smoking
Oh,
in?
the one in all the Tarantino movies. Red. What's it called? Hold
They
on.
were. He wasn't.
What is it? It's red cigarette something. Oh crap.
Not as easy as people think, maybe.
Oh no, this was a bad day.
4, 3, 2.
Red apple. Red apple cigarettes.
God, wow, that's a real empire. That's a real empire.
I miss playing with you, buddy.
Guys, so guys, if you haven't, thank you
score.
so much for coming, Jeff. I'm sending you a couple bucks right now, and you'll probably buy yourself 5 milkshakes if I'm not mistaken. But if you guys have a second, like a couple extra minutes, if you wanted to stick around and do a Q&A.
I'm looking at the chat questions now. Bring it, guys.
We're all in quarantine. Where are we going? I got nowhere to be tomorrow.
Go to so we're going to have the thing changed. If you actually just go to streamlabs.com/VideoDrew, it turns out that's way easier for people to comprehend.
Yeah.
We're changing the banner.
Yeah.
It's streamlabs.com/VideoDrew. Put your questions in the chat.
Yeah.
Put all the things in chat.
Also, give us some questions. Give us some
some
topics.
questions.
If you want to ask anything of possibly some of the greatest team champions of all time in the Schmoedown.
Which I thought was a sarcastic thing, but then I realized it was true. I was writing it all sarcastically, like I'm sure they were best team champions.
Yeah.
It turns out the game used to be way different.
Yeah. You guys did really great though.
That was incredible.
Thank you. That was a good quiz.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks.
It's a really good quiz.
I that's one of my favorite movies, and like I know a lot of stuff about it, so I was happy to make that the 30-question quiz that we do.
Garth, we read your super chat out loud.
Yeah,
we did. I'm not sure if you
no matter who wins,
it.
we all win. That's correct, Garth.
Yeah, we read it out
loud. We all won tonight.
But we were asking whether or not you were actually in Boston.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us for the past hour, guys.
Oh, they have as little to do as we do. In fact, some of them actually have jobs. So yes, we should be thanking them.
We should jank them.
We should jank them. We should shank them in the back.
Look at that, Tarantino, baby.
Hey,
what's my Hollywood?
Producer Sean in his house.
Yeah, I have a.
I'm sorry, we read it wrong. No matter who wins the trivia, we all win.
Yeah, I also have a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood quiz that I did shortly after seeing the movie. That's when I did a test off of my base knowledge.
Oh, maybe if we want to bring somebody else in, is somebody else?
That I need to see a few more times. I could do Reservoir Dogs or Jackie Brown and maybe Bastards, but I don't know about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet.
Yeah, I've been rewatching Hateful Eight a lot. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, I didn't love the movie when I first saw it, but the more I revisit, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking recently, and by talking recently, I mean like in a stream somewhere that I was part of, about how Hateful Eight is a great horror movie that's not a horror. Was it Andres? About how it's like a non-horror movie?
That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Chamberlain, by the way, for the linkage in the chat.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, great, thanks.
Adelia is the best.
Our extraordinary mod
she's the mod of my Discord, which is a thing that I still have not figured out how to use. Oh yeah, guess what?
Team action sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing about team action, they keep trying to conscript me, and I'm like, I don't want to be part of a war of a country that I have no stake in. Dan
Murrell is not as good as you all think. Andrew Guy wiped the floor with him, and we would wipe the floor with Andrew Guy.
But beyond those hot takes, I just don't care. I will love to have you all come over to the video drones.
Deep cut movie suggestion for us to watch during the shelter in place.
Yeah.
I loved. I'll recommend The Lookout, starring Jeff Bridges and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I think it's a movie from the writer of Memento. I think one of the co-writers of Memento, I believe. Great film. It's a film noir. Jeff, you seen it?
Yeah, I didn't love it.
I'm a big fan of that movie, and I feel like it doesn't get as much love as it should. It's really, I think it's really good.
I like that movie a lot. I do.
I got one. But you go because it's your question, technically.
Go for it, Jeff.
I was going to suggest the documentary The Devil and Daniel Johnston.
Great movie. Yeah. Great movie.
That's a great one.
It Comes at Night.
It Comes at Night. It's a good one to watch right now in quarantine. Just to make more paranoid.
I made us watch Cube and Contagion, and then It Comes at Night is the one we really should be watching to figure out what's going to be happening.
To know what you got to do.
To know what you got to be doing in life.
Kill everyone and your dog.
And the kid. Yeah. Sorry, spoilers. Kill everybody.
Don't know this question for the chat.
I don't know what's happening, John. But
I don't know. I guess JT got the red apples question right, and John's just losing his mind.
Yeah. So John, if you didn't see the result, Sneider did get the win.
But it was
at the cusp. It was close.
It was squeaky close.
JT had the option to tie it.
Yeah, we had the 5-pointer.
Didn't seal the deal.
I can't believe you pulled Raven McCoy because Somerset O'Neill is the leader's name.
Oh, really? I mean, once I heard it,
it was a trap multiple choice. So you luckily didn't fall for it.
What's crazy is no one got KO'd or TKO'd. Yeah.
We went down to the
That's
5-point.
crazy. That's how like my very first match against Brendan Meyer somehow like nobody got TKO'd. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Considering that I'm not great at movie trivia.
Aaron asked top 3 favorite directors.
Wow, man.
I mean, Tarantino, Fincher, and
Fincher's good too.
You have to think about the third one for a second.
I'll name a couple just opposite, even though I love all those. God, let me think. I mean, Spielberg, I know it's easy to say Steven Spielberg, but he's some of my favorite movies, Jaws, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Schindler's List. I'm a huge fan of Spielberg. He's got to be in there. Scorsese is right there for me also. And then after that, it's like a toss-up of so many great directors. I was a huge Oliver Stone fan growing up, but I'm talking like early 90s and 80s Oliver Stone. Not anything after U-Turn is not very good. But everything before that's pretty great.
Spicy take.
I would say I think Scorsese would be my third with Fincher and Tarantino, but I also would see anything that Wes Anderson does or anything Judd Apatow does.
Oh, nice.
So this is like cute and also very indicative of like what the Schmoedown like loves and writes a lot of questions for. Because I know some Oliver Stone, I know some Scorsese. You know what I know a lot of? Like I know a lot of Charlie Kaufman. I know a lot of Lynch. I know a lot of Thornburg. I know.
Is John Roca the guy who we beat more than like anyone else in the Schmoedown talking shit in this stream?
To be fair, John Roca plays more than anyone else, so the chance of him losing on anything.
I beat this guy like a dog. It's like, how many times do you keep coming back?
John in the chat.
I don't know. There's like a song
trouble
there.
in the chat, even though we're in exhibition season at the time, John.
Wait, losing and showing his belly to Bibbs.
I just didn't know any of the answers against Bibbs. I mean, we're still harping on this one match.
Maybe we can get John and Jeff on another quiz here at some point.
John, I will take. Let's do a heat quiz, okay, with John Roca, and we'll see who wins that.
I love heat.
Now there is a Top Gun quiz that
I fucking hate Top Gun.
Okay. John's asked for it. The thing is, there's somebody who probably wants to play Top Gun, but won't deign himself to play on any other quiz show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if we can goad him into it by just promoting the hell out of it.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get a heat quiz going for Jeff and John and JT.
Make it happen, please.
Yeah.
And Chase asked a question I'd like to answer, but it's not for me. Any Schmoedown slices you want to see added?
They've done a good job of putting so many different ones up there. I think there were times where I did want certain slices, and eventually they would show up. So nothing comes to mind right away.
Yeah.
Funny how that happens.
Yeah.
Wait. Roca made a funny point, which was I don't know if it's a joke or not. Snyder's favorite directors are
inside joke.
Oh, John. Okay, because I was like, these are all great directors. Adam Egan, like John Waters and Paul Verhoeven are great directors. So yeah, that'd be great. If someone named those as their favorite directors to Schmoedown, like I'd finally have something in common with somebody. Did you get them wrong or something?
Huh? No, I don't even know where he pulled those names from. I
mean, Adam Egan, like Egan, whatever his name is. Didn't you do Safe?
Okay, anyway, sounds like he's in for it. He's in for heat. For heat quiz at some point.
Unless he's talking about the Sandra Bullock, Melissa McCarthy one. I don't see that.
I think that's Heat.
That's the Heat.
The Heat. No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Heat.
Lost out on that first round, not getting the.
Guys, we nearly had the first stream in 2020 that didn't have John Roca on it, but somehow he found his way onto this one too.
Speaking of which, I'm not sure if this is happening or not, but might as well plug the fact that Weekends at Roca's is maybe a thing.
with
VideoDrew and Roca. Yeah. And sometimes, I mean, probably Roca and other people sometimes too. Or maybe it's not a thing. I don't know. I don't want to speak on his behalf. I got real deferential towards John. But if you're interested in doing a stream tomorrow that's musical based, a lot of people have been coming up to me and talking about musicals a lot recently.
Listen, I can't talk too bad about Roca because he's doing one of my new shows called Franchised Ranked. I'm going to plug it right now. My first episode comes out tomorrow with Ken Knapsack, and John Roca is going to be on one next week.
Let me guess. It is
one. Thanks, Roca. Thanks for coming on my show.
Is it what you rank every episode of a franchise? So Ken's going to do Star Wars. And
nope, Ken is doing Lord of the Rings / Hobbit.
Slash what?
The Hobbit.
Horror, and I was like, that's a totally different
thing. And me and Roca will be doing all the Mission Impossible films. films.
Oh, wait. I want to be on that
Nice.
show. I can do that.
She can do that.
Everybody on this show right now could be on the show.
Okay.
Jeff, what would you like to do? What franchise would you like to do? Jeff.
It has to be a Scream. Scream then.
Oh, there you go. Scream.
Oh, wait.
Going.
Hey, Sneider, do you want to come on against Janine the Machine and play a Scream quiz?
Is it just about the first movie or is it about all of them?
The first movie.
We have the first movie and the second
Yes.
movie.
If it's just the first movie, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to do? Nightmare on Elm Street.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
My buddy Andres asked, "What film let you down the most?"
Oh man.
No, that's an easy one. Suicide Squad.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's you know what? You know why? You know why it let him down so much? Because he saw the joy that it brought me. Like
Suicide Squad.
Well, I think you were more let down. You told me in the theater afterwards you were more let down by Birds of Prey because you said I'm looking forward to seeing some Margot Robbie doing some Margot Robbie stuff, and then you were so upset when you left that theater.
Well, what's funny?
Are you serious? She's lying about everything tonight. I knew that movie would be garbage the second I bought my ticket.
Yeah, but you were so happy about seeing it, and then you were like walked out that angry, and I didn't understand it because I walked out happy.
The funny thing is, though, she had never seen Suicide Squad before Birds of Prey, so she watched Birds of Prey, and I was like, we should watch Suicide Squad, so you know like where she came from, and then she like fucking hated it. It was like two grueling hours of her life.
Yeah, it was two grueling hours. You also got like a very good sense, and this was a very early sense for you of how I watch movies, which is like every 10 minutes I'll look up and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, like I'm like, what the hell's happened? Now there's like a witch or whatever. But that speaks more to the fact that I won't pay attention to movies.
Yeah.
You know, a movie came to mind was Alien Covenant. I was really, I had some issues with Prometheus, but I liked some of the questions it raised, and I hated all the answers I got in Alien Covenant. So, and even at times it looked cheap. And Ridley Scott, say what you will about it, but his movies always look amazing. I thought Alien Covenant had some scenes where I was just like, that CGI looks bad. Like, what is the flute scene? Like, that was a pretty big disappointment. Alien Covenant.
I got one. It's gonna be really controversial.
What's that?
I really was let down by Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine.
What?
Yeah, because I was a huge John Malkovich fan, huge adaptation fan, and I thought that this movie
Jeff vehemently agrees.
because those movies are like they're about something other than just like a love story that like has to do with erasing your mind and like the idea of a manic pixie dream girl being self-aware enough to know that she is a manic pixie dream girl but not much else because she's still a projection for like 90% of the film. Like you can say it's Michel Gondry and you can say that like Charlie Kaufman goes up his own asshole a little too much if he's left to his own devices.
Yeah.
But my God, adaptation and even like Being Human, is that one of his? Yeah, with Tim Robbins. And like Being John Malkovich is my favorite film. Eternal Sunshine, what a letdown. What a bummer of a film. That and La La Land.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Strong opinion, strong hot takes.
I don't like
Spicy,
that.
steamy takes. All right.
I like the spicy one.
Garth asks, with the planned Schmoedown what-if matches, is there a chance for a match with Patriots reunited as a team?
Kind of just did. Kind of just made your dreams come true.
Yeah. Why do you think I drafted JTE?
Oh, you drafted JT? Is this some like drama?
No,
believe me, I pulled a lot of strings.
They said it on the draft. They said like he had to convince Roxy to do it.
Okay, wait. So here's the thing. I didn't watch Backstage last night or yesterday. Apparently, like everyone thinks Kaiser's a strategical genius now. Like, what did he say? What did he say that made him sound so smart?
I missed it too.
Okay, cool. Can somebody tell me? Drew re-sparked my obsession with Sweeney Todd, says Galagos. I've re-sparked everyone in this goddamn house's obsession with Sweeney Todd. Five dudes.
I'll ask you guys a question on behalf of Drew then. Do you guys have a favorite musical film?
Yeah, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Great movie. Yeah. I mean, great musical. The only thing of South Park I like, really.
Not a big musical fan overall, but that's the one I just like.
You haven't seen the right ones, but go ahead.
Moulin Rouge.
Oh.
There's our musical snob over here.
I'm just saying, like, that's a jukebox musical. I mean, it's a good movie, but like, it's a jukebox musical.
What original? All right, no, then once.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, as soon as you started JTE, you start realizing there's a bunch of them. Disney movies are also musicals.
Yeah. And Jack?
Once.
Oh,
now, is that considered a musical? Because I love Once, but is it considered a musical? Like, is Sing Street?
How is it not a musical?
Is Sing Street a musical? I guess
Yes.
is it a movie about music or is it a musical? Because a musical to me is like it breaks the laws of society. Like people just start going into choreographed dancing.
No, I love the way you're thinking. I love the way you're thinking because that is a categorical challenge. But yes, it once is a musical because the themes in the movie both deal with musical, like they're going after musical careers, and they sing diegetically within the film. So it is a musical. Just because they sing non-diegetically in some films.
Star is Born is a musical.
Yes, of course.
It is.
Yeah, so musicals aren't defined by the fact that people are singing
a musical drama, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I just didn't know.
Well, this is what I'm an expert in. So, like, dance movies specifically, what counts as a dance movie? Do they have to know that they're dancing? Yes. Yeah. They can't just be dancing because they like are West Side Story dancing. They have to know that they're dancing and it has to be part of the plot.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, now that one. Sean asked, what new movie are you guys looking forward to come out? That's a funny question since we don't know when any of these are coming out anymore.
I feel like I know some things on my radar. There's this one with Daria that's like a horror movie where she's
I've got a few.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
The 3 horror movies: Candyman,
yes,
Halloween Kills,
I like that one.
and Spiral from the Book of Saw.
Book of Saw.
Oh my God! Would you guys like to hear an hour-and-a-half long rant about why the Saw?
No.
How Cube is really the movie that Lee Winnell wanted to make.
I'm going to answer for everyone saying no.
How Invisible Man wasn't even that great. Upgrade was great, but Invisible Man was fine.
What about you, JT?
I mean, it's hard because I don't even know exactly what's actually going to come out this year. I mean, I'm psyched for Top Gun just because the shots in that trailer.
I know Tom Cruise so well.
Is shooting. He's flying a damn jet. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm excited for Wonder Woman. I think it looks a lot different from the first film, and I'm just curious to see what they do with that, the whole '80s vibe. I'm trying to think what else. Fincher's film that's going to Netflix. I think it's a month, right?
What is it?
Fincher's. I forgot what it was called.
Mink, yeah, about the screenwriter of Citizen Kane. So I'm really looking forward. Just anything from Fincher making a film. He hasn't made a movie since what? Gone Girl.
Dude, who is this person in the chat who's just bitching about a color of money quiz? Like, what is happening?
This is our people. So we get the video drones, the VideoChronic drones. Like we get a different tribe of people. I'm saying,
I will say so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not
like this guy has to be the only person in the world advocating for a color of money quiz right now.
That's what your parents say about you when they tell their friends what you do for a living. Dune would be a great one.
Dune's a big one coming out. A lot
of people
I mean, is that coming out this year yet? Have they pushed that back yet?
Oh no, but even the fact
that
it's gonna be a while. But I was thinking, because we don't just do movie quizzes on here, we also do franchises and we also do TV shows and series. We do spanning shit. We have an office. We have an office quiz coming up that everyone thinks that they're just gonna be so good at. Everyone just thinks they're gonna be so good at without realizing, you just wasted your life watching The Office.
Yeah, it's the fun thing about these quizzes is I put them together for people who love them. It was like that's what it started out. I did it for my siblings who just wanted to take quizzes on movies we grew up with, and it evolved into this thing. And the fun thing is, I feel accomplished if I can make someone miss at least one question.
Oh wow! No wonder you like me so much.
Because they they know like the back of their hand. But there's one question I can make them miss that makes me feel like it was worthwhile.
So you made him miss one. Did you make Did you make Paul Preston miss one on Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Paul Preston missed one on Ghostbusters.
Did Craig miss? Craig missed one on Fargo, but that was one that I wrote.
Yeah, the sloppy one.
It was not sloppy. No, that was a very well written and very intentionally written question that was meant to trip you up. I asked, what is the color? What is the color William H. Macy quotes from the dealership?
Oh, I think of the other one.
That that's the one he missed. Was what color was the car? The official color of the car from the dealership. Yeah, it wasn't tan. So that was a very well written question, bitches.
Watch it. Any good TV lately? Since everyone has time for TV these days.
What's weird is I feel like I'm you think you have time for movies and TV? I'm streaming and also freaking out.
I've been rewatching 30 Rock. I started on season 1 and I'm on season 6 now. So I've just been tearing through 30 Rock.
I will do 30 Rock any day, any week, any month. Jenna Malone is a spirit animal. I love her so much. I love Jenna. I love fucking Jenna Malone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneider,
I mean, I'm weeks ahead of everybody.
Oh, true.
I would say Chris Evans' Apple show coming up, defending Jacob, was excellent.
Really, I heard some mixed reviews for it.
I remember when I used to get screeners and used to like me and Vinny would like just fucking strut around the office, being like, guys, yes, we didn't hear from us, but the young Pope is going to be excellent.
Yeah.
What else I've seen? I have a review going up on Collider tomorrow of Black as Fuck, the new Kenya Barris show on Netflix. That was actually pretty enjoyable.
What was it?
Black AF.
By who?
Kenya Barris.
Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let's see. Dawn did miss a question on the Saw quiz.
Yes, Dawn did miss a question,
nice.
which was a great written question, which is, who was Jill to Jigsaw?
Yeah.
And he said his wife, and the answer was his ex-wife, because there's a difference between like married someone when you die, and being someone's ex-wife when you die, and it also plays into the plot of she only gets his estate later on in the film, 2 films later. So yes, he didn't miss a question.
Yeah, Malcolm asked, what music do you guys like?
Oh God, please don't ask me that. Everyone always asks me that.
I listen to basically everything. The last album I bought was Joyner Lucas, which came out I think a week ago. Hip hop, but I think his album. I think it's a great album. I think it's one of the better rap albums I bought in the past few years.
Nice.
What about you, Jeffy Jeffs?
I'm like a Radiohead guy.
Love Radiohead. Walk down the aisle to Radiohead. To an orchestral version of No Surprises.
She did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I really wanted to be like an in-joke on the fact that I did not want to be getting married. Me and my dad laughed our asses off. The bridesmaids walked down to an orchestral version of Where's My Mind by the Pixies. It was like a real fucking thing.
Aaron asked this earlier, so I wanted to ask you guys, is there any movie, we had mentioned Heat and other things, is there any movie that you know pretty well, like this movie, like back of your hand, you know it, you love it, that you
why would you want to know the back of your hand?
I mean, Rocky is a big one for me. I've been in some Rocky matches with Tom. He's beat me, and I always kick myself afterwards because I feel like I should have won those. I'm trying to think.
Anyone into Indiana Jones? We got an Indian. Wait, he might be the.
I love Indiana Jones, but I don't know it like some people do, like Riley.
Yeah, so they don't know it. Jeff,
you got 6 movies, Jeff, or you just said 6?
7.
You want
7? Oh, the movie 7. Okay.
I'll go head to head with you in a 7. No pun intended.
Anytime you want, Drew.
Yeah. Oh, you think I'm so silly, right? But like, there are some things that I get right.
Drew.
There's something I get right.
Drew. Look in my eyes, okay?
Yeah.
I'll fucking end you.
That's fine. That's fine. But just know that like I've met David Fincher. I've hung out with David Fincher, and you, sir, you kind of remind me of David Fincher. He's also kind of pretentious and weird.
I mean, this is my first stream with you, Drew. But I'm pretty confident I could beat you in just about any movie trivia competition. I'm just going off first impressions, but yeah.
You got me on like Twin Peaks or like
Twin Peaks is not a movie. They had a movie, they had a TV movie.
Fire Walk with Me was a fucking great David Lynch film.
Did it get a theatrical release? I don't remember.
Yes, it did. Of course it was. It was a huge flop. But it was like it's a cult like but that's whether or not it did well is like, and second of all, it is like canonically like now considered like one of the best David Lynch films.
I'm not a David Lynch fan.
I'm sorry. So you're saying you can go against me in anything, but like you're not a David Lynch fan, and I have 5 of his tattoos. 4, 5.
That's how confident I am.
I don't like David Lynch.
Yeah, no one does. No one except me.
I like Elephant Man. I like the Elephant Man.
You want to know why no one likes David Lynch in Schmoedown?
He doesn't make any sense.
Because there's nothing for you to grab hold of. For you to be like, oh, there's this thing. And
there's no context.
There's no context.
There's no context to any of his films.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to fucking decimate you.
I like the Elephant Man. Elephant Man was good. That was probably the movie I really liked.
What was he nominated for? That question I did get wrong in the Schmoedown one the other week. Because I don't play that game. I don't play the game of like, I don't play the game of like outer world. I only interworld it.
Right. Well, on that note, guys, before Drew launches into her 2-hour David Lynch
rant, I want to see the thing.
We can
you meet me on my turf. You meet me on my turf.
Where's your turf?
Okay, being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich quiz or Quills, either one.
So you like Spike Jonze, Charlie Kaufman? You said.
Yeah, that's I would say
she likes weirdos like herself.
Yeah, like I like anything like that. I like real weird shit, man. Like I like real.
Do you like Tim Burton?
Music in the world. You want to have a fucking My Winnipeg off? Like, yeah.
Have you seen the 80s?
Guy Madden. I know what's up.
Have you seen the 80s film Munchies?
Munchies? Is that like...
Drew, can you imagine if the Schmoedown asked questions about fucking Guy Madden and My Winnipeg?
I can imagine a better universe in which like Guy Madden is brought up as a wheel slice.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening anytime soon these days.
Mark McKinley and Isabella Rossellini star as a one-legged beer baroness in this Canadian. Yeah, no, I fucking love it.
Mulholland Drive is the worst.
Mulholland Drive is the best, my friend.
Horrible.
I did a whole Bibiani podcast. You know that movie was supposed to be a podcast. It was supposed to be a pilot, a spin-off pilot for Audrey Horne.
The first person I've ever heard say this.
Well, it's because I was in high school when it came out, and I got it. So I was like the cool kid in college who was got to be like, "Hey guys, if you want to know like what Mulholland Drive was,"
everyone's like, "Mulholland Drive wasn't even supposed to be a movie, man."
No, I was like, guys, if you want it to make sense, like come to me. I'll tell you what that movie was about.
All right. Well, like I said,
Donnie
on that note,
NerdChronic is like
into her 2-hour David Lynch rant. We will sign.
Okay,
we'll sign
one
off.
last one.
No, we'll sign off. We'll sign off on Drew's shouting into the ether.
Cube.
Okay.
I'll do a cube quiz.
Okay. Let's. So Jeff, do you have anything you want to plug, or you can find you online? What you're working on?
You can find me. I can do cameos. You can find me on Cameo at the Sneider, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Stay safe out there, guys.
What's Cameo? What's Cameo?
Cameo, like
Oh, you do stuff for money, like a cam girl.
Like this.
JT, is there anything we can find you and your new show coming out too?
JT Movie Thinks YouTube channel. I was doing movie reviews. My last one was Invisible Man, which I really liked, Drew. But
it had good points.
But I will say I'm trying to do some new stuff, not stuff that's news based or really something that has to be topical. It's just something you can watch whenever. So I figured franchise ranked. Listen, there's probably 20 other YouTube shows that do the same exact thing. Top 10 basically does it. But
who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Everyone do everybody's show. Who gives a shit? Just go out there, get your friends on the webcam, have some fun. Do what you gotta do. Also, Twitter is JT Movie Thinks. You would be able to see it, but Video Drew's down here and her face is over there.
Yeah, it's all about Video Drew.
But usually it would be right here.
I'll get rid of everything. And what's funny about JT is that that's not his full name, and I didn't accept his Facebook friend request for a really long time because I was like, "Who the hell is that?"
There it is. Yeah. So JT Movie Thinks, Twitter, YouTube, all that junk. And thanks for having me on, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Give my best to the missus, JT.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Drew, you can plug your
stuff. I got some stuff.
Go ahead, Drew.
I got some stuff, guys. We've got on Mondays and Thursdays, we have these VideoChronic quizzes, which are amazing and now have money involved. And now with you guys, like officially have celebrities. So that's pretty cool. Tuesdays, I do Cinema Bias with Alex Mack, where we make each other watch movies that the other one has no interest in seeing or never has, and like thus uncover each other's sort of unconscious predilections or predispositions towards not liking certain films, see if we can change it. Last week she gave me Triplets of Belleville. This week I'm giving her Blue Velvet. We started with Videodrome and then she went to Josie and the Pussycats. So it's gone real back and forth. I also have my Patreon, which is come on, man. My Patreon's blowing the hell up because I just started a new scripted series, Video Drew Reviews.
It's scripted.
Right. Yeah, it's scripted. And it's got an alternate reality gaming element. Yeah, that's right. And I'm working with
I'm working with Patreon exclusive.
And it gets released early to Patreon. And then right now the first episode's up to the public. It might become an exclusive. I'm also working with a couple producers who are in the chat on a couple other shows that are going to incorporate Video Drew a lot more because I get that everyone likes her because she talks less and smiles more.
How many shows can you do, Drew?
How many shows can I do,
Not
Jeff?
enough. That's the answer.
How many shows can't I do? What am I going to do? Stare into the void and think about my decisions?
If she keeps working, she doesn't have to think about when she's not working.
Do you understand that for the last year of my life, I've been basically like being born in this quarantine? Like you guys just adopted this quarantine. I've been doing this since I got fired from Collider. Like I was molded. I haven't seen the light of day since I moved to Eric's garage.
And
Is
I
this
do.
really your garage?
Yeah.
It's a garage right now. The winter now.
Can we get a 360 camera pan?
It's a nice
Yeah.
garage.
I believe all this is a garage.
I'm
Oh,
afraid.
snap.
My
It's
mom.
a nice garage.
Yeah, that's a really most LA. I've seen LA apartments are nowhere near as nice as that garage.
This has this place has a leg up on my New York apartment.
Wait, where is it? Where in town do you live?
Yeah, no. I've been fooled by this once already. It's somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere. I've learned from this. The talk we had last night. Yeah, you don't tell them.
Don't give out information where you live.
I'm not on Cameo quite yet.
Is it warm in there?
Of course, I'm the creep asking.
Is it warm in there? Is it cold?
Yeah, it's warm.
I always feel like garages are cold.
Well, he has a heater in here, but
Yeah,
it
heater in
usually he likes it too hot, and I don't like it as hot as he likes it.
It's actually pretty nice right now, though.
Right now, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
you're
you're in LA, so.
Yeah.
And I do.
His.
I do these things. I do these quizzes with Drew every Monday and Thursday. I also we do with our friend Andres in the chat. We do commentary where we just sit down and watch and do watch-alongs with the movies. We did Contagion and Cats recently.
When is that coming out?
Tomorrow. I have it loaded and ready.
It's going to be a double feature of the apocalypse. Contagion and Cats.
Yeah.
Contagion and Cats. And if you pay extra on the Patreon, then you get to watch our video of us watching that movie, which is, I think my feet have been edited out of this version too, right?
Yes.
Cool. Keep forgetting not to show my feet.
And I'm also doing breakdowns of my promos for the Schmoedown on my Patreon. Kind of like where I explain the editing and like the theory behind it and the structure of it.
Now that is spicy.
Yeah.
Now you know that every single Schmoedown competitor wants to see that, and you know that everybody who watches the Schmoedown wants to know what goes into those promos. Yeah. Don't even lie.
All right, and I think that's about it. So we can call it a night. Thank you guys again for coming. It was great, and we'll get to work on those quizzes for you.
And Jeff, I'm sending you.
Next time.
I'm sending you your five milkshakes worth.
Of money.
I will give you a foot massage. I owe you one.
Oh, I really don't want one. That's okay.
On that note, let's
bye.
end the broadcast. Bye, guys.
Oof.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.